in such other time as may be directed by His Excellency the results of the inquiry. I'd now like to invite Major General Joseph Singh to take the oath of office as Chairman of the Commission of Inquiry, followed by Commissioner Kai Thomas and Mr. John. These appointments are effective from today's date, the 10th day of August, 2023, in the 54th year of the Republic.
I, Joseph Guyanese Singh, do hereby solemnly declare that I will faithfully, fully, impartially, and to the best of my ability discharge the trust and perform the duties devolving upon me by virtue of the commission issued by His Excellency President Mohammed Irfan Ali on the 10th day of August 2023 on the seal number 92 of 2023. And I do so swear, so help me God. Mrs. Kai Thomas?
Irfan Ali on the 10th day of August 2023 on the seal number 92 of 2023. And I do so swear, so help me God.
Yes, please. Mr. John?
I, Director Rowan John, do hereby solemnly declare that I will faithfully, fully, and impartially, and to the best of my ability, discharge the trust and perform the duties devolving upon me by virtue of the commission issued by His Excellency President Mohammed Ali on the 10th day of August 2023 under seal number 92 of 2023. And I do swear, so help me God.
I now ask Mr. Jav Shadiq to receive his instrument as Secretary of the Commission. Thank you. His Excellency President Mohammed Irfan Ali will now offer remarks.
Thank you very much, please. our Chief Magistrate acting, members of Cabinet, members of the Commission, members of the media. This morning I'm very pleased that we are now in a position to have the full complement of the COI to conduct a very important task. As you're aware, I've consistently made it clear that the government of Guyana is accountable to the people of Guyana, and everything we do must be in keeping with this commitment. Our entire nation was thrown into deep grief, but none more so than the families of those who lost loved ones in the fire. Guyanese from all walks of life offered their compassion, prayers, best wishes, and support to those affected. My government took immediate steps to provide care to the survivors and material and moral support to the grieving families. One of the most agonizing and heart-wrenching experiences that can befall any parent is the task of having to lay his or her child to rest. This act is fraught with unimaginable grief. The act of bidding farewell to a loved son or daughter, a life that once held boundless promise and hope, is an experience that defies description. The weight of this loss is not only personal, but reverberates through our shared human experiences. In light of this, we recognize the need to give the affected families the time and space to grieve and heal. It thus was imperative to allow for a suitable period to elapse, considering the emotional impact on the families and the broader community. As such, I did not deem it necessary to rush headlong into an inquiry, which could run the risk of aggravating the immediate trauma being experienced by the grieving families. As a government, we must understand that the decision-making has direct impact, psychological impact, emotional impact, economic impact. And you ought to make decisions that cross the multifaceted nature of the circumstance that you're making that decision to address. And I believe today we are at a point where the Commission can conduct its work in a much more comfortable environment. The pain of the families and the community and the government and the country would not subside in any way. But the space gives time for the Commission of Inquiry to conduct its work in keeping with the TOR in what I would want to consider a more conducive environment. My intention as President is to ensure a balanced, impartial, and thorough examination of the causes of the fire and related issues. The COI represents a crucial step towards understanding and healing. It is also intended to derive lessons that can improve safety and ensure that such a tragedy never reoccurs. On this note, I really want to thank all our first responders, from the Joint Services, Health, the ministries, Ministry of Education, the hospitals, our doctors, our nurses, our porters, our drivers, everyone who played such a key role. But I'm especially very grateful for the selfless work of my ministers, their staff, and a number of other persons. We have Minister Manichan with us this morning, with Minister Onej, Sonia. But these are ministers who spent almost their entirety of a week dealing with the families, and then after that, continue to support to this day. Many of them are now offering counseling services, and sometimes this work would go unnoticed. But I want you to know that as president, I recognize this tremendous sacrifice that you ensured, but more importantly, the way in which you handled yourself and offer that human support that is critical and necessary. The terms of reference bestowed upon this commission have been crafted with the intent of granting the latitude for a comprehensive examination, and for us also to look at lessons and to look at strategies as we move forward as a country and as a people. You know, I want to make the observation here too that the government of Guyana, in assuming office, had a full assessment of all our major facilities across the country, especially those to deal with children, women, the school system. And that assessment was to inform budgetary allocation. And that is why this year you're seeing budgetary allocation linked to improve infrastructure. If you look at what is happening in education, healthcare. So we are committed to ensuring that as we grow as a nation, as we get more resources as a nation, the quality of infrastructure would improve. There was a time when the finances of our country, and I'm in this a very long time, not because I'm still relatively young, Major General retired, but like you have been, you have seen the different evolution of our country. I've been in this long enough to know that there was a time when we had just enough money to put the pipeline at the center of the road to ensure both sides of the road benefit from the water. It was the circumstances. You had a decision to make as to whether you put it there and allow everyone to benefit or you put it on the other side. Today, many specialists in our society say, oh, which madman put this at the center of the road? Not having an understanding of the road we have traveled. So now with more resources available, we have to build better infrastructure that is more relevant to the modern day delivery of services to the people, one in which it allows for human dignity and pride is an important thing. Can't have pensioners going to collect their pension standing in the sun. We have resources, we have to build facilities to support them, and ensure that all our health centers are at a minimum standard. So the Commission of Inquiry also has that latitude to look at the existing plans and to recommend from what they see and hear what they believe is necessary in facilities like these. I extend, therefore, my great appreciation to the esteemed individuals who have accepted the commissioners to be commissioners for this inquiry. And I know that it was a heavy task asked of you because you have to navigate through this very complex emotional issue and deal with the families and all those who are engaged. But I'm sure with your experience, your confidence, your professionalism, your ability to be human, that you will be able to conduct yourselves and to conduct this inquiry with diligence, experience, impartiality, and integrity will play a crucial role in ensuring a fuller understanding of this tragic incident and the lessons it holds for us all. I urge the fullest support for the work of the Commission of Inquiry. I thank you and God bless you.
chairman of the commissioners for following up.
the new building